Right, what happened? It's only mildly embarrassing, but I found out some information on YouTube and I applied it incorrectly. So I found out that you can buy a kisser and you attach that to your string and you use that to put into the corner of your mouth, and that helps with your reference and your anchor point, which I thought would be really handy as a beginner. And so I've been given that advice to get one of those. I wasn't going to get one straight away, but I got approached quite quickly in the store and I kind of panicked. So I went and asked for a kisser. Problem is, when we went to attach it to the bow and all the string on the bow and find my anchor point, I'm already anchoring in the corner of my mouth, so there's nowhere to put the kisser because I'm shooting bare bow. But yeah, only mildly embarrassing, but it's annoying. I guess that's the problem with YouTube. There's a lot of videos giving tips and information, mostly aimed at beginners, but you've kind of got to know what to do with that information. It's difficult, and I guess that's why I'm on a beginner's course. But I'm going to go shoot some arrows because it's a lovely day for February. Scorching. Lovely weather. Right, I've just shot a few arrows. Going okay. Hitting the target most of the time. I'm shooting about 10 yards, 10 metres. Let's say 10 metres. Probably closer to 10 yards, to be honest. But, yeah. Right, session 3 done, and it was a good one. We was learning sights, and that was interesting because I didn't think we did sights on a recurve. I thought that was a compound only thing, crossbows maybe. No, and that's a game changer. All you're going to do is put a little red dot on the X, and the arrow goes there. Kind of. You've got to get your release right, pull back a tiny amount, and the arrow will go up like 5 inches. This is over 10 metres or 15 metres. Imagine if you're shooting off of 50 yards or something, then yeah, you're going to miss the target. So lots of practice. But a recurve with the sight, that's the way forward. Yeah. Been practicing with this bow and one that my friend lent me. Because there's no sight on that, I've been shooting bare bow, obviously, and I'm kind of getting used to it. I quite like it. Having the sight on seems a bit like cheating almost. I don't know, you feel like you're cheating with the sight. I don't know if it takes away a bit of the skill. but I know I just said recurve with the sights were the way forward, but I don't know. I'm going to practice both and see how I get on. Right, that's session 4 done. We're shooting recurve with a sight again. We're shooting on 20 yards. Or 18 metres, depending on who you speak to. They're both very similar. So today we were scoring. I think it's the European scoring, the 10 zone scoring. Obviously each ring goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the bullseye or centre 10 or X, depending on how you look at it. Yes, it went well. One more session to go. Next session is 252, so I'm going to Google that. Right, that's all 5 sessions done. Course is complete. It's been good. Today we're doing 252 scoring, which is good. I quite like the idea of the 252. You score 252 points over 20 arrows. It's Imperial 5 zone scoring. So you score based on the colour of the rings rather than the actual rings, but yeah, I quite like the idea of it. To me, it feels a little bit like a handicap in golf. So you've got to do 2 sessions, scoring at least 252 points, and then you can go on to like a longer distance. So, what did I think to the course? It was good. I thought it was good value for money. It wasn't cheap, but when you compare it to like a Have-A-Go where you pay 10 quid to shoot a dozen arrows, it was, yeah, it's decent value. Obviously you've got experts around you showing you exactly what to do. They're watching you and making small improvements. Really impressed by some of the people there. They really know what they're doing, to the point where one guy, John, came up to me and he said, right, just set your sight to, I think it was 6 centimetres. And he said, set your sight to 6. And I did that, shot it, X. It was, yeah, it was impressive. I don't know how people could do that. They just look at you and know what the bow should be like for you. Obviously been doing it years. So I think if you're interested in target archery, a Introduction to Archery course is a must do. Yeah. What I like about it is it's quite relaxed, but it's a sport. It's competitive, but everyone's there just to have fun. So it's good to meet similar people as well, similar-minded people. So we are talking about gear. Exciting and expensive. Yes. I can't afford to buy brand new stuff. I can't afford to walk into the shop and buy everything that I need. Not in one go anyway. So I am scouring eBay looking at cheap gear. There's a lot of it and it's confusing and overwhelming. So I've got some digging to do. Yeah. Exciting stuff, but there's it's not going to be easy. PayPal Paying 3, that's going to be my friend lately.